Thank you, Sachin, and thank you, INA, for inviting me for this important topic. So, the topic of discussion will be the very important one. It's a suitable structure for nursery and garden centers in tropical climate, because it's a very important component after the plants that is required for the nurseryman. So I will be speaking mainly on the tropical climate. The major problem that most of nursery growers they face, it's climate related: excessive heat, excessive rain, excessive cold, strong winds, and hail. And then the timing, actually, the flowering either too early or too late. So if growers do not have climate problem, then they will just grow outside and no need of protection. But climate is the biggest challenging factor for everyone of nursery growers. So we need protection against climate, and options are available that all of you know that. We have a shade house, we have a polytunnel, we have a poly house, we have a fan pad, glass house, retractable. It's a new thing that is coming up. So I will go through the some of the basic things that we need for this structure. So shade net house is a very good option. It creates different shades for the plants. So every structure has an advantage and it has a disadvantages also. And shade houses, they are low cost, provide good shade during summer. Best suitable for hot conditions like Jaipur, Udaipur, Aurangabad, Delhi, and Gurgaon, where rainfall is less. But not so good for winter season when more sunlight is required. And there is also a high disease pressure during the rainy season. And structure, they are also susceptible for the wind damage. And then next one is the poly house. They are good for the temperate region, actually. Sorry, polytunnel. So they are also very low cost structure. Crops are warm when outside conditions are cold inside these polytunnels. So best for temperate climate like Srinagar, Manali, Darjeeling, Simla, and the winters of North India. Even I'm saying the Delhi and Gurgaon area also. They are good for the winter purpose, but not good for the summers, because you have a very high disease pressure, temperature high, humidity high. So that cause a lot of fungal related problems. Crops are never exposed to the direct sunlight, and there is a high risk of losing plastic due to the high wind. Then we have another good, that poly house. It's a very good for the mild climate. Mild means that climate like Bangalore, like Pune, like Solan. So this actually the where you have almost same type condition throughout the year. So poly house is also a medium cost structure actually. It's good for warming the plants during winter. Crops are kept warm when outside conditions are cold, but not good for summer and rainy season, because when you have a high heat during summer, then the inside heat also goes very high. And during rainy, the humidity also create a problem. So due to all temperature and humidity, you have again the insect pressure, insect and disease pressure very high. And plant is also softer. So there is also risk of losing the plastic, same as in the polytunnel. So in addition that, you also need some additional cooling equipment like fans, shading system, or misting or fog. So the next one is the fan and pad poly house. It's a very good for year-round production in hot climate, basically for the the nursery and for the tissue culture plants, it's a good. And in this, you can do the 12 months production year round, and you can protect your crop from rain, hail, and hot temperature. So, but there is an issue with the not good for the rainy season, because when outside humidity is high, so you can't get rid of the humidity which is present inside. So even areas like Konkan area, the Western Ghat area, where you have a continued 3-4 month rainy season, so that cause very high humidity and temperature also high. So this type of technology doesn't suit for that type of climate. And other thing that you can't build longer than 50 meters, because between the distance between the fan and pad should be 50 meter maximum. So what we have learned from the conventional structure since last 30-40 years that this technology came to India. So stationary poly, shade, and net roofs have many advantages, and disadvantages also, but impossible to prevent all problems. Many causes of reduction in the revenues, many causes of increase in operating cost. Management of business becomes more difficult as business expands. No one production system is optimal 12 months per year. So how to solve all these problems in one structure? So there is option. It's new for India, not as new, because we are already in operation for the last 5-6 years. These are the retractable roofs. So I will share this video that how this retractable roof works. So you see that when you have a clear sky, the roof should be retracted, because it's based on the this philosophy that out of 365 days in a year, you need a protection of crop for 50-60 days, and rest of days you have a very good condition outside. So if you create the same condition inside throughout year, so that is also harmful for the plants also. So you have to, when you have a good outside condition, you should retract your roof. You should close it only when you have a temperature 35 plus during summer, or less than 10 during winter when it's too cold, or it's a rainfall, heavy rainfall during rainy season, or you have a this high wind speed, which can damage your plants and structure also. So only then you have to close the roof. Otherwise, keep your roof open so that you can get a very strong, healthy plant. So you can see here in this video that roof closing time is 2.5 minutes. So are you able to see the video? So you can see here, the video is closing. So I will make a little fast forward. Here you can see that during rainy time, that rain is harvested through the gutter. And here you see, when you have this adverse condition outside, your customer feel good inside the structure. He can walk here and there. He can purchase any planting material. He feels safer. Not only the customer, but your staff also, that they feel good. And you can arrange all the hard goods and soft plants in a proper manner so that they are visible to the actually customer. So you can see very clear sky, you can retract the whole roof. Just a minute. I will share the some of the. Here you can see that how it is inside. So you can create a different growing zone also for just like that Madam Aluwalia was telling that some plant need more shade, some plant need sun. So you can do like that also. So now let's come about what are the application of retractable roof for different garden crops. So they're good for flower like annuals, perennials, young plants, tree seedling, ornamental, nutraceutical crops coming up very fast now, vegetables, fruits, and herbs. So annual and perennials, because when you grow under the retractable roof, the plants it will help actually the plants it will prevent the overstretching of the plants, prevent the foliar disease like botrytis, reduce the insect pressure, and eliminate the burning of plant when they are moved outside. So you can see these annual plants inside the retractable roof. So the next one is the tree seedling. You can see in the picture also that on the this right hand side, this is a plant seedling from the cravo, and left hand side is from the normal polyhouse or greenhouse. So you can see the plant development. So the retractable roof ensure an optimum root shoot development. So you see the balance between the shoot and here is a shoot and this is a root here. It's a complete balance. So develop a compact stem with a thicker caliper. So you have a thicker stem here. You can see here, thicker stem. And leaves develop a thick wax cuticle, which help in reducing the transplant shock. So that's the reason that most of nursery growers, they prefer the retractable roof, because the survival rate of the plants, whether it's the forest nursery or any nursery, ornamental, so survival rate is very high in the field. So here now come the young plants. So same here, they're just like a seedlings. You can see the young plants also, they grow very well with a very good shoot and root ratio, very healthy. And now you see the pot flowers also. In North India, that higher light and lower humidity level that can be achieved from retracting the roof. So it will increase your flower development, create more vibrant colors, red and yellow, just like you can see here in Kela lily, and extend the shelf life, reduce the foliar disease, reduce damage.
चल रहा है, लेकिन फिट नहीं थी.
Pardon?
Sir, disturbance, please continue कीजिए.
Okay. So this is a very good ornamental tree. It's very good for Indian market. Actually, those people who are exporting the palm trees or other tropical plants from Andhra and Bangalore and Maharashtra, Pune area to Middle East. So you can protect your these ornamental trees or shrubs like this by putting up this is a flat retractable roof structure with a cooling roof actually. So it provides the maximum shade to your plants. So it also provides your natural outdoor condition. So you can cover any area. you can cover large area. You can say that any area, maybe 1 acre, 10 acre, 20 acre, whatever area that you want to cover for the protection of these plants, you can cover that. And it's very good for the exporter who wanted to export the good quality planting material to the Middle East or other developed country. So also good for a companies which are importing the exotic plants. They are the very costly plants. So you want to protect them. So you can put up this type of structure. So there are key features for retractable roof. So most suitable for year-round production in tropics, except two cold regions like Leh, where heavy snowfall takes place. So retractable roof is not good for a snowbound area, means that heavy snowbound area. So roof can be stopped in any position and will retract to create 95% opening in the roof. You can see here, it's almost 95% opening. Here you can see it's 55, 60% opening. So as per the condition of day, so as much sunlight you want to give to your plants, you can move your roof. So for advanced climate control, shade or heat retention, curtain system, misting or fogging can be added. So for this type of structure, for one acre structure, 2 HP motor is sufficient. The key feature of the retractable roof. So I have already explained that this type of structure is not good for a very temperate region, just like Leh Ladakh, where heavy snowfall takes place. But it's very good for the tropical, hot and humid climate. And you can control the roof and wall automatically as either it's based on the climate, that's a weather change, day-to-day weather change, or hourly weather change. On the basis that you can control that, or you can do the manually also if there is any breakdown or in the power or something that. So you can do the both manually and on the basis of the automation. So that retractable roof, we have actually two type of roof. One we call that a greenhouse roof, other we call a cooling roof. So if you see my cursor here, that this white one is we call a cooling roof. It works just like a cloud. When cloud passes over your head, you feel a cool. So it gives a cooling environment for the plants. And on this left-hand side, you see that it's a clear roof. We call it a greenhouse roof. So greenhouse means to heat up the environment. So this, because it allows more light inside, and so that generate the heat. So temperature it increase. So it is good for the winter purpose. So if you see here that we have a both roof here, just like in Delhi, that we have a summer too hot, so we did a cooling roof, and when we have a winter, we did a heating roof. So both roof we can put up in the same structure. So here you can see that this is a clear roof. You can see that here the nursery. So here you can here you can see that this white roof. This is called a cooling roof. So it's good for the tropical climate. And it has this roof, the plastic, it has a life of 8 to 12 years. Sometimes it lasts for 15 years also. Normally, when you replace the plastic of your poly house or polytunnel, or you have to replace after every third or fourth year. But here, you need not to worry for at least 10 years. After that, you need to make the replacement. So now that retail garden centers, that most of the people that participate I'm seeing here, they are from this nursery industry, so they might be interested in this thing. That if you have a beautiful structure like this, so it will definitely increase your revenue also, income also, because these type of structure, they are good for plants and customers also. And you can maintain the uniform condition throughout the year. So, so there are different type of retractable roof structure that we provide for the tropical climate. So like that, here we have a flat roof structure. This structure is meant for the dry climate, for large field cover, or there are certain crops which allow the rain, which can tolerate the rain also. So we can put up a flat roof structure for those crops. Just like that, I have already mentioned that this is good for the palm trees or some other tropical trees which are exported to Middle East. So you can put those plants under the flat roof structure. Then we have a next one, this X-frame structure. It's good for a large field cover. Here we have the gutter in this structure, so it can protect against the rain also. So rafter house here, it is a wider span house actually. This type of structure is good for nursery or some special purpose. Then we have actually this A-frame structure. It's a best for extreme climate. Just like that, we have a coastal area, the Odisha, where you have a cyclone. Or if you want to build up a smaller house of 1,000 square meter or something like that, so you can put up a A-frame also. So I will explain the detail in the other also. Here you can see the flat roof. It's a best replacement for the shade houses. जैसे आप देखते हैं जो शेड हाउसेज हमारे यहाँ पे होते हैं, बड़ा वो थोड़ा प्रॉपर शेप में नहीं होते. तो आप ये देखिए, आप इस तरह का अगर आप फ्लैट रूफ स्ट्रक्चर आप लगाते तो आपका जो पर्पज है, जो शेड का प्लस जो आपको जो लाइट भी चाहिए, जो आपको जब आपको शेड चाहिए तो आप यू कैन कवर योर प्लांट्स. When you need a sun, you can retract your roof. So it's basically hybrid between the best of the open field environment and the shade house environment. So here you can see this lilium production inside the flat roof. Minimum size of this flat roof is 5,000 square meter. So here you can see the flowering plants, and you can create a different growing zone in the same structure also. So that here you can see that if you just like Madam Aluwali is saying that some plants need more shade, some plants need more light, some plants need partial shade. So in the nursery area also, that you can divide your area in a different growing zone. So you can create a different light condition for that also in a flat roof, in any retractable roof structure. So this is a X-frame structure, which is a very good replacement for polyhouse actually, because as I told you earlier that polyhouse not good for summer or rainy season, because it becomes very hot and humid and cause a lot of fungal problem. So this is actually a good replacement for polyhouse. You have a rain protection, you have a hail protection, heat protection also. That is the main. So you can install this structure in any grade of land. Here you can see the slope. It is more than just like a 5% slope, so that you can build up this structure on the slopey land also. So here you can see again the X-frame structure. Minimum size for this type of structure is 4,000 square meter. So this structure is good for Pune, Bangalore type of climate. Means that that hot and humid climates, very good for those climates. So next one is the rafter house. So it's a very good for a nursery purpose. It's a wider span actually. We can have a span of 14 meter or 16 meter between the two posts. So if you want to put up a boom irrigation inside, you can install very well in this type of structure. So it's a very good replacement for fan pad polyhouse, especially for the nursery purpose. And minimum size we provide is 1,000 square meter for this type of structure. And same the rafter house here. You can see we have a two type of roof here. One is white on the top, clear on the top and white below. So we can create the both same condition for the summer and winter. Means that when summer is hot, so we can operate this white roof. And during winter, when it's too cold, then we need to operate this greenhouse roof. So actually, when I'm saying that it's a good replacement of fan and pad polyhouse, means that it doesn't require evaporative cooling system, which need a lot of power and water. Water and power consumption is very high, almost 1,000 times higher than this retractable roof. Means that you can save a lot of your operating cost by installing this retractable type of structure, mainly the A-frame or this rafter house for nursery purpose. So A-frame is very good for the garden centers also. So you can see that this picture. You can create the different growing zone also here also, different type of thing. It's a good for a flower production also. Here you can see the calla lily. And for the vegetable nursery, you can see this one is a A-frame structure. And how this temperature is reduced or increased under the roof. So I will show you that this is one of a live video. You will realize that how roof work.
It is Saturday, June the 9th, 2012, and it is 12:49 in the afternoon, and we are in the retractable roof greenhouse in Antalya, Turkey. You can see that this house design has a retractable transparent roof covering and a retractable inside shading and heat retention curtain that is white in color in comparison to the clear roof. We're going to check the impact of the different roof coverings and the direct sunlight on soil temperatures. So first of all, we're going to measure the post in the shade because it gives us a good approximation of the air temperature since the post is not in direct sunlight. So the air temperature is 34 to 35 degrees Celsius. Now as we go under the two different roof coverings, we can see here that we are under the transparent roof covering, and the soil temperature at 12:30 in the afternoon is 44 to 46 Celsius. But as we move into the direct sunlight, we can see we're getting up to 63 Celsius, 65, 66 Celsius. And now we're coming into the shade from the white roof covering. And so in the sun we're at 66, 67 under the direct sunlight. But as we start to move under the white plastic, we're going down to 42 degrees, 41 degrees, which is almost 25 degrees Celsius cooler under the white roof than in the direct sunlight. And the soil temperature under the clear roof was within 1 or 2 degrees of that under the white roof. So what this is telling us is that the color of the roof is not having a significant impact on the heating up of exposed surfaces. However, the white roof will create a significant advantage in preventing heat buildup or increasing the air temperature in comparison to the transparent roof. So if we want to reduce both the surface temperature and the air temperature, then the white roof covering is better. But if we're trying to increase the air temperature, say for example in the winter, then the transparent roof covering is better. So in the optimal design, you have the white roof for the summer and the clear roof for the winter. And obviously, if you close both roof coverings 100% during the winter nights, you will have a very efficient heat retention system because of the fact that you have 2 layers of plastic that are closed.
So you have seen that how we can increase the temperature, or we can cool down the temperature with the only the color of the retractable roof. So it is just like a very simple thing that when you are standing outside in a summer hot day and you are feeling a very high temperature over your head, you just put up an umbrella or you just go under the shade of tree. What happens? Immediately you feel a cooler. So same here with the plants also, because we are having this white cooling roof. It works just like a shade of a umbrella or shade of a tree or a white cloud passing over your head. You feel immediately cool. You can decrease your temperature. I'm talking about leaf and soil surface temperature by 25 degrees. So that's very good for our plants. So we have started the Indian operation in 2014. So since then, we did the first project with Namdari in 2015 for 2.5 acres. It's a place, ideally, it's a tropical area with a flat roof. So then next project we have done in Thailand, in Pattaya, the company called R3 company. Actually, they are looking for leafy and these cherry tomato production year round for their restaurant business. So Pattaya, if you are aware about Pattaya, it's just near to the sea, and it's almost a hot and humid climate there. So they are growing the leafy and herbs year round. Then next we sold the project to the Dabur in Delhi. It's this project in Kapas Shade actually in Delhi, just on the border of Gurgaon. So you are the Delhi people, they know very well the Delhi climate. So here we have a double roof actually.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Thoda we are lacking in time. Thoda speed.
Okay. Well, I'm just closing. It's just last slide.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no issue. So here we have actually that 2 roof that I've shown in the video also. That it is from Kapasida. So you know that the Delhi climate, so it's hot during summer and cold during winter. So we need to manage both hot and cold conditions. So that you can see here. Then we have actually another project. It's a nursery project in Indonesia. It's a company called April Asia. So one of the largest forest nursery company. So we are every year we are supplying 1 hectare to them. Then next one, the DS Grow Greens actually is a project we have done for 5 acres in Vrindavan. So they are growing the blueberries, which are either grown in a temperate or cold areas. So we are growing that blueberry in the Vrindavan climate. And this year they have got a sample harvest of 2 tons. And now they are going for a very big expansion for 100 plus acres in UP actually. So simply fresh that many of you might be aware, because it is one of the largest state-of-art hydroponics project in Asia. So that is functional now. We have completed this project this year. And Triangle Farm is coming up. So it's a 15-acre project. It is also in Telangana. So it will be ready by the January. So this is all that about retractable roofs. So this is the future technology for tropical climate like India. So thank you very much, Sachin. And I again thank INA. And if you have any question, any doubts, you can ask, or even you can ask later on also after this webinar by taking my numbers or email from Sachin or INA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rajendra Kumar, sir. Sir is a business development manager at Cravo Equipment Limited. He's an accomplished and award-winning professional with more than 20 years of qualitative experience in farming business with sound project planning, management, and execution of the agriculture projects for sustainable agriculture development. So thank you very much for valuable information, Rajendra Kumar, sir. Thank you very much once again. Now we are with our last speaker, Mr. Sanjeev Kumarji is an assistant professor, vegetable science, SP College of Horticulture and Forestry, Navsari Agriculture University, Navsari.